This fine headstone here, the Love headstone, is in the Down Cathedral graveyard, and it says on the headstone, erected by Robert, James and Rachel Love in loving memory of their boys who fell in the Great War and were interred in France. So Samuel, John and George. And then here rests the bodies of William, RIR, died 10th May 1918. Also the above named Rachel. The Love family lived in Scotch Street here in Downpatrick, and then she passed away 1920. Their son-in-law, RJ Gregg, RCA, who lost his life while serving in Halifax, 8th of May 1910. And then the above named Robert James, in other words, Rachel's husband, who died 13th October 1935. And also their daughter, Rachel Gregg, who died 19th February 1954. So the three of the four sons who died during the Great War, three of them were commemorated here, only one of them is buried here. So the Loves, they had 8 soldier sons during the Great War. Their 7th son, Samuel, he was a member of the Loyal Orange Lodge number 1464. He was a sapper with the Royal Engineers 26th Field Company. He was killed in action 8th of April 1916 when hit by shell shrapnel. Their 4th son, John, was a sergeant with the 13th Battalion Royal Irish Rifles and was killed in action on the first day of the Battle of the Somme, 1st of July 1916. Their 3rd son, George, was a sergeant with the 2nd Battalion Royal Irish Rifles when he died in the number 44 casualty clearing station in France on the 30th of September 1916 from wounds received in action. On the 25th of October 1914, their 5th son, William, a sergeant with the 1st Battalion Royal Irish Rifles, was in the trenches at New Chapelle when a bullet passed through his knitted cap. Then a sniper's bullet cut through his upper lip and carried away 2 teeth. He was sent to Cambridge Hospital for treatment, subsequently returning to his unit. However, he died on the 13th of May 1919 from the effects of that disablement received in France. So again, this very fine headstone. 4 brothers from the same family, the Loves of Scotch Street here in Downpatrick, who died during the Great War. Samuel, John and George, all commemorated as dying in 1916, and they're not buried here, they're only commemorated here. And then their brother, William, who died after the war in Europe had ended on the 10th of May 1919, and he is buried there, but he died as a result of wounds he received in France. So 4 sons out of 8 who served.